is how we.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to do a quick video on my whipping setup. This is currently my favorite fishing setup I have out of the many I do have. So it consists of a Shimano Sedona 5000 FE. Has the same body and size as a 4000, except the spool is just a 5000 size spool, which saves weight. It's a really nice looking reel. It has that gold and dark silver finish, and it has this little blue kind of finish right here. So yeah, I've used it enough so I can give it a good review. I recently caught a 3.5 pound bar jack last weekend with this reel and this exact setup, so it handled nicely. The drag was smooth, it pulled some line, which is always good, and the reel handled beautifully. Smooth drag too, nothing went wrong, barely any flex in the reel, because it is a graphite body reel, but it's very stiff graphite, so it doesn't flex as much as some other reels that I have owned in the past. Made in Malaysia, Shimano quality is always good. Has this T-shaped handle right here, which is really grippy for being such a small handle. When your hands are wet and you have bait on your hands or anything, it's not going to slip off. This reel has handle getting splashed by the waves, which is pretty good. I expected it to get rough and freeze up maybe, but it hasn't. Stays smooth, still smooth as the day it was opened, which I really like. Shimano reels are always smooth, and I think I'm going to make the switch to Shimano from Penn. Not that anything's wrong with Penn, I just prefer Shimano over Penn. But yeah, great reel for the price, which is not really a high-end reel, but still, it has like the performance of a high-end reel to me. I think it was $59.99. Got it for Christmas. I don't know if you guys saw my unboxing with the Penn Fierce 4000, but you guys can go check that out too. Weighs 11.8 ounces, 18.5 pounds of drag, 5.2 gear ratio, I believe. I think it reels in 39 inches of line per crank, which is pretty good for whipping, because you're gonna have to reel it in so you don't get stuck on the reef or rocks or whatever you're fishing. So moving on from the Sedona, which is a really good reel, I highly recommend picking it up if you want. If you're looking for a reel that doesn't break the bank and something that will last a while. So moving on to the rod, I have a Nitro Seatech 10-foot light. This is the rod I first started whipping with back in spring last year. It's a really nice rod. It's really light. I'm just guessing it weighs around the same weight as the Sedona, which is 11 ounces, maybe even lighter. But it has a beautiful wrap job. It looks really nice. It has a hook holder right here, which I really like to have on all my rods, so I don't have to hook it through the guide. And I really don't recommend putting your hook in the guide if you're taking your break. I recommend, if you're gonna have to put it through a guide, I'd recommend putting it on the side right here instead of actually in the guide where you can scratch it or crack it with the hook. So it has this really comfy EVA foam grip. It's not too long here, so you have that nice leverage that you need when you're whipping. You have this graphite reel seat. I believe it's a Fuji graphite reel seat, which is really good. Your reel's not coming off of this thing. It has a nice finish on the rod. Blank. You have, again, a really nice wrapping job right here. Really nice heavy duty guides to the top half. I believe it has 9 guides in total. It's a 50-50 split, so it's going to be 5 feet even for both. So you need to transport it in your truck or anything, you just take it apart and just toss it in there. have this little section right here which is grippy, so if your two pieces are stuck together you can just use the leverage to get it off. Again, a really nice wrapping job around the eyes and a beautiful blank finish. Really good guys. I put them through a lot. They still haven't cracked or scratched yet, which is really good. I don't think they'll ever will unless if I really try to force them to crack. But yeah, this is my whipping setup. I love it so far. Nothing wrong about it, nothing bad about it. I use this rod in my Waimea Bay whip sesh video, and I use my old Shimano 4000 FX, I believe. Yeah, that's a good reel too, but this is a way better upgrade from that. That reel was maybe 20 bucks. But Shimano being Shimano, 20 bucks goes a long way for quality. That lasted me a while. So I'm pretty sure this Sedona will last me longer, if not perform better. But yeah, I love the Sedona so far. I love this Nitro. This is my favorite whipping setup. And I might get an ultralight setup later, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to catch more on this setup and then decide. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time.